Hi, guys. Welcome back to Egurl's Magic Thoughts podcast. Grateful for another month we have already started. 2022 is almost over. Today, we continue with episode 2 of this series, Narcissist Abuse, called It Takes Time. It takes time to identify that we might be living or dealing with a person that could possibly have narcissist personality disorder. And today, we have a special guest, my friend Joana. Hi, Joana.
Oh, hey! How's everybody doing? I hope that everybody's doing well. I'm doing great. I know you're doing amazing. So, all the good vibes to everybody out there.
Yes. So, Joana, tell us a little bit about yourself.
All
Share
right.
with us.
Ooh, this is exciting. Let's see. Who is Joana? Well, Joana is, I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a wife, the basic stuff.
Yes.
So I have 6 kids, and I know you guys are probably thinking, oh my God, this girl doesn't watch TV or something. But I actually enjoy the commercials. No, I'm just kidding. No, I have 2 biological children. I was a teen mom. So I have 2 biological. I have adopted 3 so far. And I am in the process of doing the adoption for my 4th child. But currently, he's under foster care. I think adoption finalizes in March. So that's a total of 6 babies. 6 blessings, 6 pain in my butt.
Yes, girl, yes.
I am also married. My husband and I have been married 16 years already. Crazy. Yes. And I work full time. I don't know. What else is there? I'm usually a very happy, very outgoing. I try to be as positive as possible. Everything. There's good days and bad days, but I try to focus on the positive always.
Yes, she does.
That's who I am. Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you, Joanna. So today, guys, Joanna and I, we're gonna be talking a little bit of why it takes time to identify a person with NPD, narcissist personality disorder. So, let's get started. All right, Joanna?
All right, let's do this.
So, we already know, thanks to the first episode, what, in a superficial way of what NPD is, but a narcissist tactic is to make you think emotionally. So I don't know what you think, what you would like to add, Joanna?
Okay, here's my thing. Okay, we already know what a narcissist is.
Yes.
Now, the thing to me, my big question is, why is it so hard for us to identify? Or maybe we just don't want to accept it.
Yes.
When there's someone with these traits, with these behaviors around us, whether it's a family member, a friend, but I think it's even harder to admit when it's your partner.
Yes, it is.
It just varies. It just varies because, you love these people. These people are people that are close to you, whether
yes.
It's your mom, because believe it or not, there are moms out there that are like that.
Yes, ma'am.
There's friends, and you think, but come on, we've been friends for so many years. You always try to make excuses. Oh, my mom wouldn't do that to me. Well, that's my brother. My brother's just like that.
Yes.
But when you're married or when you have a relationship with someone, oftentimes I feel like you confuse it with marital problems. You always think, oh, every relationship has problems.
Yes, or it's me. Most of the time, like, that's what women, especially women, that's stuck in their mind, like, oh yes, he's right, it's me, I need to change, and most of the time they don't even know that it's actually a mental disorder in the person, unless they've heard it in some other women going through that, or I don't know, a TV show, whatever.
Yes, it is really hard and it's really sad because, nowadays está eso de moda de que, ay, es que eres bien tóxica,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So now, he's talking down on you
Uh-huh.
and he's doing whatever he wants and he's making it seem like it's your fault.
Yes,
Well, if
porque la
I come,
tóxica chinga.
exactly. Well, I'm
Yes.
hanging out with my friends. I'm not going to come home tonight. But that's because when you're home, you're always fighting with me.
Yeah.
Or another one that I freaking love is they say things and then they're like, I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, you get butthurt so easily. You see, you
Mm-hmm.
can't take a joke.
Yeah, like the blame is always on you.
Yes.
You're always, like you said, so butthurt. Take it personal. Oof. Yes.
Right. And in a marriage, how much can you take? How much can you take before you say, oh, you know what? I don't want to fight with him. Maybe it is me.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that it is you? How do you know that? Why do you even consider that you're the problem? I'm not saying that it happens all the time, but they start getting into your head so much because they're so good at what they do.
Yes, because especially in a um marriage relationship, like at the beginning, well, not at the beginning of a marriage, but like when you're knowing him or her, um it's like perfect. They're this perfect person for you, so loving, so caring. They're so interested in what you like. And then once they want their needs satisfied, like everything changes, todo cambia rápido,
Yeah.
and you're like, whoa, this is not the person at the beginning, right? So I think that's when you start getting confused and you start asking yourself, maybe it's me, maybe I'm doing something wrong, and maybe that's why he's getting mad all the time, getting aggressive, because some people with narcissist disorder, they can get physically and emotionally aggressive with you.
Right. And so, when one of the traits is that they want constant admiration. And so
Mm-hmm.
when they're first dating, he's like, oh, he's so sweet and he's so cute and he's so perfect, or she's
Yeah.
wonderful and she's the best and she's hot, constantly.
Mm-hmm.
When time goes on, I feel like people start getting confused between self-love,
Yes.
self-esteem, and then the way they do it, that they make it seem like in an arrogant way they deserve everything they want. Like, why are you
Uh-huh.
not telling me how good and amazing I am?
Mm-hmm.
You used to tell me all the time and now you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
So shoot, am I screwing up? You start playing and that's what they do. They start getting in your head. So it's extremely hard to admit that someone that you love and you care about has this issue.
Yes. And I think it's hard also because you're not thinking with your head, you're thinking with your heart. So when this happens, I believe it's harder because like you are not doing it clearly. You overlook truths, ignore the red flags, dismiss friends and family that are trying to open your eyes.
Right.
But it's so hard because the narcissist person, has this power because you gave it to the person, and they're mind training you, and like they already have you checked. They know your weakness, they know your strengths. So it's pretty hard, and I think it's harder when you have kids with the person.
Right. Yeah. Right. And it's just really hard, and it's really sad to see that women especially, just take it and take it and take it.
Yes.
And they take it so much that there comes a point in their lives where they get lost.
Yes.
They don't know who they are anymore because they've changed themselves to be the person that this sick person, because it's a sickness, wants them to be. So you no longer do what you want. You no longer do the things that make you happy within you, that make you smile. You're now just this person living this earth to please someone else.
Yeah, you become like a Frankenstein that the narcissist person created,
Yes.
Because, like you said, you are losing yourself because the narcissist person thinks for you, tells you what to do, how to dress. It's crazy. I mean, it's sad for the person that suffers this, but like, I feel it's not fair to the person that is not in the disorder.
Right. And those are the people paying the higher price.
Yes.
So if you're listening to this and you know of your friend that is dealing with a partner, or maybe you know of someone that has, I don't know, her best friend, she's always telling her how, oh, well, how do I look? Okay, great. That's great. Well, you look amazing. But then, oh, you know what? You're going to go out like that? Or, I don't think that you should do that. A friend that keeps constantly telling you that you're not good enough, that's not really your friend.
At all.
If your man is constantly cussing at you and bringing you down and telling you, ay, que no sirves para nada, que estás tonta. No. Those are red flags.
Yes, and that's not real love. That's not how real love it is.
So, at what point do you say enough is enough? Do it for you, honey. Do it for you. Remember that before anyone else, if you can love yourself, how are you going to love someone else? You have to love yourself more and respect yourself more to walk away from people like this, because they're eating you alive.
Yes, and it's so mentally exhausting. Because in another episode, I'm gonna share my experience with a narcissist, and like everything you're saying, it reminds me of him, and I feel like I'm living it again. It's just horrible.
Right. And well, hopefully we can do this again and talk about this and encourage women and men too, because believe it or not, they go through this too.
Yes,
there's so many people that don't like to actually reset, oh my God, I'm a victim. No, you are not a victim. You're not. You're a survivor, and you're going to survive past this. You're going to move on and live your best life, guaranteed. You just got to push these people away because they're no good for you. And I don't know, maybe in the future you can invite me back and we can talk about other things. I enjoyed this conversation so much, enjoying my cafecito with you, talking about real problems.
Yes, real problems that need real solutions, and sometimes we don't know where to start looking. So I think it is important to hear other women, and I say women because we are women, because sometimes we feel alone and we feel lost. So it's always good to hear others, their stories, and that can be really encouraging.
Yes, and just remember that if you just need someone to talk to, there's always someone there, especially in your page, that is going to give you at least some positive reassurance. You got this, girl. You are stronger than you think. You are beautiful. You are loved. And
yes, you are.
Yes. So invite me again. So many more other things to talk. And thank you for inviting me. Like I said, I enjoyed it very much. To many more.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you also, Joanna. Muchísimas gracias for your support and for being here. So, thank you guys also for being here and listening to us. Don't forget to share and invite with your friends, family. Also, you can follow and you can follow on our Facebook page as eGirls Magic Thoughts, on Twitter and Instagram, everyday underscore eGirl with a U, TikTok, dpw.gemeaux444. So that's all for today, folks. Until next time, this was eGirl and Joana. Bye.
Adios.